We did this last year as well. We went to Skype to iPhone. Let's see if this works.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
Now, would you were ringing me on my iPhone? Just wait one moment, and I will get.
I can do whatever you want, whatever helps.
Class, is that okay? Yeah. Now, we'll turn this around. Can you see our class? Big wave into. So, class, look up here. Big wave. Can you see us? Okay.
We can see you perfect.
Excellent. Excellent. Now,
can you see
welcome from Fossa National School. Big hello.
Boys and girls, can you say hello? Mr. Finnegan, can you hear us okay? And you can see us okay?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly, and we can hear you very well as well.
Excellent.
So, can you hear us okay?
We can hear you perfect. We have two groups. We have some, actually we have three groups. We have some kindergartners, we have some first graders right in front of you here, and then on the other side, we have some fifth graders who are joining us to check it out too.
Excellent, that's wonderful. Well, what class are we? We are all first class.
First class students. Excellent.
First class students, yeah.
Well, do you have any students that might have any questions or anything they want to ask or?
Now, love Suze who'd like to ask a question. Now, Cahill O'Halloran, would you come up here and look into the camera and you can ask the class a question.
Why is it called the Windy City?
That's a good question. Why is it called the Windy City? Good question. And does anyone know why is it called the Windy City? Do we have any students that might be able to answer that question? Do you want to come up and say, come all the way up here to the camera so they can see you in Ireland? Let me turn this down so you can see. Now,
here we go.
And can you introduce yourself? What is your name?
Jennifer.
And Jennifer, why is it called the Windy City?
Because it's windy.
Because it's so windy.
No. Excellent.
Very good.
Very good. Does that answer your question, Cahill? Good boy. Now, is there anybody from Tonti who'd like to ask us a question? We'd be delighted to hear one.
Yes, now it's our turn to ask them a question. Let's see if we have any questions from our younger students. And we've got a few hands up. How about Kevin? We had a girl, we're going to have a boy come up next.
Excellent.
And what is your name, sir, and what is your question? And you have to speak really loud because they're all the way in Ireland.
Kevin, do you know what coding is?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Do you know what coding is?
Yeah.
Do you do any coding? So who'd like to answer that? Jack, come up here, Jack. Yeah, you can answer that. You can tell Tonti. So, computer coding.
It's like hacking.
What do you think, Mr. O'Sullivan? Is it like hacking?
The kids liked that answer. Very good.
Good answer, Jack. Well done.
Thank you so
much. Do you do coding in
Thank
Tonti?
you for the question. Good job.
Do we do a lot of coding in Tonti?
Do we do lots? That's an excellent question. Boys and girls, do we do lots of coding at Tonti?
Wow. What sort of coding? What software do we use for coding?
Well, maybe we can ask the kids that question. Can anyone come up and tell the kids in Ireland what coding you do here at Tonti? What kind of stuff do you do on the computers? What kind of coding do you do? Let me see. What are we up yet? We have a boy, we have a girl coming up. And you have to speak really loud because they're all the way in Ireland, so you can come up and you can say your name and ask your question as loud as you can. Or tell them about coding.
What is coding?
First, can you tell them your name?
Valerie.
So Valerie, what coding do you do at Tonti? Can you tell me? Angry Birds coding. Is that what you do?
Wow.
Very good.
Very good. Isn't that very good, class? Angry Birds. And Tonti, we were watching your lovely picture videos, the videos of all the welcome, and they were fantastic. They were absolutely brilliant. We really enjoyed them.
Excellent. Very good. Well, thank you. You can go ahead and sit.
Now, we might have another question from somebody from Fossa who'd like to ask.
We didn't hear that. Sorry, the audio cut off.
Loud, Zoe.
What is your favorite food?
So, what is your favorite food? Maybe we have a kindergarten. Sir, we'll have another boy. So you have to say, here we go. Sir, what is your name? Kevin. And what is your favorite food? Pizza.
Oh, wow. Very good. Who likes pizza in Fossa? Excellent. A very popular choice.
Absolutely. I might have a question, if that's okay, from here.
Excellent.
A question? Okay, come on, way up here, please. What is your name?
Jacqueline.
And Jacqueline, what is your question?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? Who'd like to answer? Donica, come forward here.
I'm 7 years old.
And how old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you?
6.
6. Whoa.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. You can have a seat.
Fossa, hands up 7 years old in Fossa. Hands up who's 8 years old. Excellent. So we are between 7 and 8. And Tonti, hands up who is 6 years old.
So if you're 6 years old, put up your hand. If you're 6.
Lots of them are 6. And hands up who's 7.
If you're 7, put up your hand.
Excellent. And do we have any 8-year-olds in Tonti? A few 8-year-olds.
10 and 11. These kids are 10 and 11 over here.
Oh, you're the older class. Fantastic. 10 and 11. Excellent.
Mr. Finnegan, we have a song. Would you like if we sang you our song?
We love to hear.
Our song is going to be in English and Spanish. Is that okay?
Oh, wow. A Spanish song. Fantastic. Excellent.
Good job.
Wow. Fantastic. Now, would you like to hear our song?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Would you like to hear our song?
We would love to hear your song.
Are we ready? This is a song from America you might have heard of. Have you ever heard of Elvis Presley? No. We'll listen up and see if we know this one. 3, 2, 1.
The audio's cutting off. That was a beautiful song.
Excellent. We're glad you enjoyed it. We're glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
You're very welcome. We're very welcome. Now, we have a question about the size of your school. Who's going to ask the question about the size of your school? Now.
How big is your school? How big is your school?
So, how big is your school? How many children are in your school?
Okay, so how big is our school, or how many children, how many students go to Tonti? Let's see, does anybody think they know how many students go to Tonti? Can you come up? Can you come up, please? Can you come up? That is the question. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, we're going to pick a young student and one of our own students to answer this question. How many kids are at Tonti? Sorry, you can come right up here. Let's come right around here. Okay. So, boys and girls, here we go. How many, what's your name, sir? So, Omar, how many students are at Tonti? Thousands of children and people. Well, sir, he's absolutely almost spot on. There are about 1,200 at Tonti. So it's a big school.
1,200. Oh, wow.
Students.
Students, that's an awful lot.
Yep, thank you. You can have a seat.
Who's going to tell Tonti how many people are in Fossa National School?
So how many
now, in
kids
Fossa, we're not as big as Tonti. Come forward, Ben Kavanagh. You can tell Tonti how many people are in Fossa.
260.
260?
Thank you, Ben. So we're a bit smaller than you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so we only have 8 classes.
8 classes in the whole school?
In the whole school, yeah.
And here we have almost 6 classes per grade level. So we have like 6 first class classrooms in kindergarten and for the different grades.
So we're very lonely in Fossa. We will have 1 seniors, 1 junior infants, 1 first, 1 second, 1 third, 1 fourth, 1 fifth, and 1 sixth class. And we call our classes, we don't call them grades like you do, we call them classes.
Classes, very good. And boys and girls, we were looking at Fossa School using Google Earth, and we got to see where you live and the town that's close by and all the lakes and the cool things around your school. Does anyone here from Tonti have a question about what it's like at Fossa, or maybe something you've seen from Google Earth? Has anyone here seen the school on Google Earth? I might have a question. Mrs. Sweat, I think we've got someone there. Or you have one from Google Earth? Anyone have a question? We have someone here who is very excited to tell us your question. Come up here, please. And what is your name? Pardon, one more time? Evelyn, you're going to have to say it really loud. Can you tell us, what is your question? You saw their school in Google Earth? And what did you think when you saw their school? Does it look like your school? It doesn't. How does it look different? Is it bigger? You think it's bigger? Is it smaller? A little bit? It is. Did you like it? Did it look nice? Boys and girls, we thought your school looked beautiful on Google Earth.
What do we say?
Thank you. You can have a seat. Thank you so much.
Now, is that's a very special room you're in, is it? That's not a classroom.
No, we are in the auditorium. This is where we have our music class and where we have some special events.
Excellent, because we are in our classroom now. I'll give you a tour of the classroom. So these are all the students sitting down. There's 32 of us.
Wow.
And we have all the desks and tables turned upside down. And over here we have our computers. We're very lucky to have lots of computers in the school. So we have 6 different computers. We have a chess here. We play lots of chess in Fossa. It's one of our favourite sports. And there's the board, and there are all the children. And these are all our books lined up here. So this is our classroom.
And can you show us what it looks like out the window of the classroom?
Out the window. If we look up this window here, we have all the cars ready for home time because school is nearly over. And if we go out here, the bus is waiting to collect us. And out the front here, that's the road. You would have seen the picture from here. That's our basketball court out here. So this is Fossa National School.
Very nice. It looks beautiful. Omar has a question, if you don't mind, really quickly. Can we ask you one more question?
Excellent. You certainly can. And we might ask one question after then.
Omar, can you say your question as loud as possible?
I heard that you sing the alphabet differently than we do. Can one of you sing the alphabet?
So, who's going to say, are we going to say, do we say the alphabet the same as them, do you think? The alphabet, the ABCs, do we? Yeah, I think we do. We learn the alphabet when we start school. Did you learn alphabet in junior infants? And now in first class, these are first class, so these are experts at the alphabet now, aren't you? Absolutely experts. Now one question, Kelsey, would you ask a question? Good and loud now, Kelsey, for people in Tonti.
What's your best friend's name?
Oh, so what's your best friend's name?
Ooh.
Very good question.
What is your best friend's name? You want to come up? Can you tell us your name and then your best friend's name? You've got to speak a little bit louder, please. What's your name? Jacqueline. And what's your best friend's name? Her best friend's name is Isabella.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much, Jacqueline.
That was great, Jacqueline. Thank you very much.
Mr. Finnegan.
Now, yes.
The boys and girls here, they were asking if one of your kids could say the alphabet because they want to hear the accent.
Oh, could hear the alphabet. So we'll get Kate Lyons. You can come forward here and you can say the alphabet. So.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Z.
And Z. Excellent. Well done, Kate.
Very good.
What do you think, Tonti? Do we say it like you do? Or do you think we have a funny accent out in Ireland?
I think they think your accent is very different. They don't hear too many Irish accents in this school.
I'm sure not. I'm sure not. But it is
right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic that you speak 2 languages. That a lot of you speak Spanish and English. That's very special.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Well, Mr. Finnegan.
now, Mr. O'Sullivan.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's nearly home time for us, so we might just say one poem for you before we say goodbye. Would that be okay?
That would be great.
So we might say our poem for Tonti. And 3, 2, 1.
No one all the wings that
Very good.
Now, Tonti, unfortunately, you're only starting your day, but we're finishing our day. And the bus is outside, and all the cars are outside ready to collect us. So we are going to have to say goodbye.
Boys, you're going to say goodbye?
Mr. O'Sullivan, thank you very much. It was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.